Welcome, podcast listeners. This is episode number 368 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. We're one away from 369, which will be nice. Will be very nice. But we are on 368 at the moment. You are joined by me, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are also joined by Lee Padabadabadabadabadabadabadabadoo. Say hi, Lee.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How are you all?
Yeah.
Answer.
Yeah. No, they're driving.
Good to hear.
Yeah. It's good catching up with you. Yeah. It is
Sounds about that.
368, episode 368 of the Fret Talk podcast. It's over a year now. That is over one entire year of podcasty goodness. It's amazing how we've managed to get this far. This is great stuff.
I don't know if them two things collide. I mean, it's good that we've got this far, but I don't know if it is great stuff that we've been doing.
There's definitely been some ropey moments, but you know what? It's all about consistency.
Let's put that news next week, just in case there's shit all to talk about. And then it's Nom.
Indeed. So, I mean, that's a sneak peek into what's happening later, isn't it?
Do you think we'll ever make it to Nom?
Maybe. I mean, I've not really been thinking about it, but like that could be like the road to Nam. Ooh, yeah.
That could be cool.
It could be, couldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I every year Nam's on, I get asked by loads of people, "Are you coming? Are you coming?" And every year I have to say, "Oh, maybe next year."
Yeah, look,
it sucks. It
is a massive outlay for us in the UK. Like, just flights over to the US is pricey, and then like in terms of time as well, like it would take somewhere in the region of about 10 hours for me to get just over to the US, and then from there you'd need to get whatever airport the local plane dumps you into the US, and you've got to take like an inbound flight to Anaheim, is it?
Yeah, but that's in the middle of California. It's very close to Disneyland, so I think there'll be a main airport we'd fly to.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you'd have to take another airport. I don't think you'd have to take another. But you might. I could be wrong, but you might have to.
Yeah, I assume. I don't know. We've not looked into the logistics, and we're not there yet. Like, we're definitely not going this year.
Let's Google it. No, that's not.
Yeah, that's a job for after the podcast. Of course, we're going to mention first and foremost our sponsor for this week, which is affordabboard.co.uk. Affordabboard brings you pedals from DemonFX, JSA Effects, Mosky, Joyo, 4D, Caline, Nux, Movil, and there's another one. There is another one. Let me pull it up because our Mr. Affordabboard has asked me if I wanted to try demo.
Cord.
He has not cord. I've got cord. I've got cord.
DemonFX, JSA, Mosky, Joyo, 4D, and Caline, Nux, Movil, cord.
And
amazing prices. A UK company with all their stock ready to ship in fantastic recycling packaging.
See,
check them out at affordable.co.uk.
Someone's messed with this because they've spelt recyclable wrong.
That me.
Recycle.
We know it. We know how good your spelling has been this recently.
Oh, tell me about it. So MVAVE is the M-Vave? I don't know. M-V-A-V-E. However you'd pronounce
Isn't that what's her name calls a microwave? Microwave.
Yeah. Nigella.
Yeah. Nigella Lawson.
Yes, so that's affordable.co.uk. There might be some MVAVE or MVAVE pedals appearing on my channel in the coming soon. So
honestly, I can't hear that name without thinking about that microwave.
I mean, they might be. Okay. They might be the Nigella Lawson of guitar pedals. You never know.
I bought something really cool this week.
Interesting.
I bought a microwave that is also an air fryer and does loads of other things as well. I think I mentioned it to you before. I wanted to get one.
You did. You mentioned it, in fact.
Store this week.
You mentioned it on last podcast. We had an entire 5-minute conversation about it at the start of last podcast.
Well, I got one. Well happy. Yeah, it's really good.
I mean,
well pleased.
That's a better story than Twilight, at very least. So,
my wife said to me the other day, she went, "Good news, Lee. You'll be really happy. They're making a Netflix series of Twilight from Edward's point of view, and it's an anime." As if I love animes, and as if that was gonna sway me. Yay!
I mean, what's it got? It's going to be a 20-minute episode of I'm a 900-year-old dude and I'm creeping on teenagers. I
mean, you haven't got much choice. But when you're that old, everyone's a fucking teenager to you, aren't you?
I mean, you could go within your own circles, couldn't you? You could go for another vampire, or you could go for some sweet G-MILF action. You definitely shouldn't be.
What does that even mean?
You'll figure it out. You're a smart lad.
One of my mates said we had a temporary worker, and one of my mates who works with me, because I got him a job with us, so he's actually a friend. I got a job, and he said to this kid, he said, "Oh, he said you're an incel." I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was supposedly calling this kid.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Answers
on a postcard. I don't even want to Google it just in case.
No, please don't Google it. I'll tell you after the podcast, but it's not good. It's not fucking good.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay. So, very much on the line of that, we're going to talk about some shit news for this week. Oh dear.
My microwave ain't shit news. My microwave's wicked.
Indeed. We start at a high point and then we dip in low. It's the peaks and troughs of the Fret Talk podcast. This is the shit news this week is brought to you by Gibson, as is tradition. They've been on a I think it's a 3 or 4 week hot streak recently, which is very good. But their luck might run out next week, but for this week they've definitely got it. So it's actually Epiphone. It's not actually Gibson, but it is Epiphone in collaboration with Gibson Custom Shop and the Hendrix family. They've unveiled the Hendrix Love Drops Flying V. So it's the story behind it was that it was a Flying V that Jimmy got when he was when he was alive, obviously. And I think it was like a
fucking revelation.
It was a sunburst finish. Absolutely a revelation. Yeah, he did not get it after his death. He got this Flying V, and then he was a bit not sold on the finish, so he painted it he painted it by hand to have a kind of floral paisley kind of vibe to it. And
I'd say paisley. It goes in that sort of direction, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks very unique and very cool.
I like the look of it.
What was that, Lee?
Sorry.
Are we keeping you up?
Sorry, it's been a very long week. Yes. Yes, you are.
Funnily enough.
No, I like the look of it. What doesn't sound like it would work, but it does, is the very angular pick guard on it, which is very sharp points and stuff. And then behind that, you've got the floral, like you say, paisley kind of design coming out of that, and it's a striking difference, but it looks good. It does look nice.
Yeah, I can't argue with it. It's also got is it the Maestro vibrola that it's got on it? I don't know.
It's a vibrola of sorts. I don't know which vibrola it is.
Yeah, I'm just checking if it says on the article which type of. It's a tremolo system.
Yeah, it is Maestro vibrato vibrola tailpiece. Yeah,
there you go. See, I know about me Gibsons. Being a very heavily single coil man, I know about my Gibsons. But yeah, so the reason why I wanted to show this is because I've seen one of these in the flesh, not the Epiphone version, but the actual Gibson version. Because
the actual Hendrix version.
Yeah, I wish. So back when I first started playing guitar, which was somewhere in the region of about 100 years ago now, I used to frequent a shop called Sound Control, and ever since going to that shop, above the tills was this Gibson, like Flying V, Hendrix Flying V, Love Drop the Flying V, and I saw that in the flesh, and it looked amazing, and it eventually got sold. I'm pretty sure I know the guy who bought it as well, actually.
Is it Major Tom?
I mean, it's got that kind of vibe. It's like very kind of psychedelic 60s thing. But yeah, so in terms of guitar, it's actually quite an iconic looking guitar. It's one of the guitars. Like, if you were to ask what guitars Hendrix played and not a Strat, this would probably be the second option for you.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, absolutely.
It's mahogany body, Laurel fretboard, Gibson custom buckers, CTS parts, Mallory tone cap, Switchcraft switch, etc., etc. So all of the good stuff.
It just says Epiphone on the headstock, and it says that on the truss rod cover, so you could always swap that anyway.
You probably could, actually. So whereas we're actually kind of poking this towards the shit news, it might be quite the bargain.
Comes in left and right-handed, of course.
It does.
That's really cool.
So both of them actually have got a strap button on either side of the
side.
Yeah, so you can do it like
stand it up.
I mean, yes, it works as its own guitar stand, but you've also got the option of running it like Hendrix would have, like right-handed, but like strung left-handed, with the vibrato arm at the top rather than at the bottom. Or you can obviously have it like you could have a left-handed one if you're left-handed, right-handed one if you're right-handed.
Do you know what? I quite like this.
Yeah. Like in terms of like the aesthetic of it, I absolutely dig it because it reminds me of when I first started playing guitar. However, the reason I wanted to put it into shit news is because guitars have got more expensive, essentially, and I'm blaming Gibson. I'm putting the blame square on Gibson. I'm pretty sure it was about $2,000, the Gibson version that was hanging above the tills at Sound Control, and this one, the Epiphone version, which is considerably less custom shop, is going for $12,699. Nice. So the only redeeming part about it is that it's at like £1,269, but it's a lot of cash for an Epiphone artist signature, who the artist hasn't been alive for a really fucking long time.
Right, okay. So, yeah, just looking online, trying to find. Found a 2006 Gibson version.
Yeah.
And that's in the States, and that's going for around $19,000. $15,000 in Japan. I mean, it's pretty good value, actually.
Maybe it is. Maybe
$13,000.
Maybe the shit news of this week then is the guitars have got expensive, and like Gibson are fine. Like they're doing all right with this one. It's just guitars in general have got expensive, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, this one didn't go quite the way we were intending, because we both kind of like said, yeah, let's put it in. We didn't even question it, but as we started going through it, we were like,
yeah, actually, we like the look of it.
Piece of candy.
It's not a ridiculous price, and if you wanted to buy one of the Gibson ones, you'd be paying an arm and a leg. So,
coincidentally, I was talking to the guy who runs Epiphone the other day on one of his posts. We posted up. Do you remember those Star Trek looking guitars?
yes, yeah.
That look like the Star Trek badges.
Yeah.
And he was saying how much he liked them. And I said, do you know what? I absolutely fucking loved them. I thought they looked amazing. It's just everyone wants to shit on everything nowadays. Anything like comes out and they're like, oh yeah. And all the really vocal people were like, nah. And everyone else is like, oh, okay. And they're just being quiet and liking what they like. But
that's what we do here. You can't shit on that so much.
I can. I can shit on shit. I mean, pile it on. But mate, these are pretty cool. I mean, if I had a lot of spare money, I might have even bought one of these just for the collection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. So
this shit news backfired on us this week. Oh, no one wants backfiring shit.
You need Matt here. He would have shot all over it.
Yeah, he would have been the voice of reason on this, wouldn't he? But yeah,
I don't know if you would have said that. I don't know if I agree with that.
It's still a cash grab. It's still just a cash grab. I don't know.
I mean, every signature guitar they bring out, or every guitar they bring out that's anything to do with any dead artist or any artist that, you know, even if they brought out a Blackstrat for Gilmour, you know, he's not dead, that would still be in some way a cash grab. But what they're doing is providing people with the opportunity to get guitars that are heroes at, you know, prices that they can do. This is, for all intents and purposes, this is a Gibson. It's got Gibson pots, CTS pots, Gibson pickups. It's in collaboration with Gibson Custom Shop. This is a Gibson all but name, really, isn't it?
Gibson would not have.
Just needs a decent setup.
They would not have used a Laurel fretboard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair play. I mean, change the fucking neck.
Change the neck on a set neck guitar. You having a life?
You can do that.
You can, yeah.
You can do that. I am joking, no. But yeah, you could. Well, it's an Epiphone. Is it a set neck? Or is it a bolt-on? Because that would be fucking shit if it was a bolt-on. I doubt it though, not at that price.
Yeah, I don't think they do bolt-ons at that price range. I know they do they still do like the equivalent of like the G310 and the Epiphone LP310 as well, which was like the bolt-on SG and the bolt-on Les Paul.
I played once. I played, you know, the really wooden looking. It looks like it's oak. The Flying V from '58. Let's say.
Okay, look, the Carina ones.
Yes, yeah. I played one of them once. That was really shit, actually, because it was old. Old guitars are generally shit. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was there. But he also had a 1960s 335, and that was lush.
Yeah,
that was really nice.
I played like a custom shop reissue 335 that was like kind of like new old stock kind of thingy. It had the nylon saddles, so it was that specific to the originals, and it was amazing. It was really good. It was also $4,500, so there was no chance that I was going to be buying it.
I think they sold this one for about $20,000. This maybe more. I think it was a lot of money. I was looking at it for a friend who was thinking about getting it, but
You said
Worried
maybe.
about authentic.
That's last week. Oh,
Yes. Well, that brings us on to what we've been up to. What you been up to?
I have done some stuff this week. I released a very impromptu pedalboards of news, because we didn't have anything in the bank and we needed a video. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was spent.
it was
I'm still spent.
it was largely basically a condensed version of what we did in the podcast. We talked about the layers, we talked about the halcyon blue, and then in the Patreon we talked about Oasis reforming, and that was pretty much what this pedalboards of news video was about.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Have it.
In the sunshine.
Indeed. Yeah, I did. In the video, I put...
I am fucking John Lennon.
Put a reference to sunshine. I didn't quite go that far, but there was definitely a reference to sunshine. So, yeah. I did that. I also released a video this week on my channel, which happened to have released today, about the iSet current shriek, which...
I'm sorry, what?
The current shriek. It's a very strange name, isn't it?
What is lingo that these teenagers come out with? It's just... I'm so lost nowadays.
I mean... The name's strange, but the graphic on it's kind of cool. It's got like a vacuum tube on the front, which I thought was quite clever. However, it's a green mini pedal that's an overdrive. You would think, as everyone else does, it's going to be a tube screamer, that. And it's definitely not.
Definitely or definitely maybe.
It went supersonic, I can tell you. It went supersonic. No, it's a bit of a strange one. It's definitely got a mid-range thing going on, but it's not like super mid-focus. It doesn't get like the honk that you get with a tube screamer. And it's not quite transparent, so it's not quite
You've been mistaking tube screamers with cars.
Yeah, so the iSet is it's a weird one that I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be based on. If it is based on anything at all, and maybe they're just doing their own thing now, which is kind of cool.
Making green its own thing.
Yeah, like I'm down with that, because like we all think of certain colours as certain effects. Like, if you had a phaser and it was orange, you'd go, well, yeah, I know what that's going to sound like. And if you had an overdrive and it was green, you'd go, yeah, I think I know what that sounds like. And if you had an overdrive and it was yellow, you'd go, yeah, I think I probably know what that's going to sound like.
If you had a phaser and it was green, you go, it's a boss.
Maybe though, because like boss,
their phasers are green.
Yeah, boss has done it.
It annoys me.
But no one else has. A lot, if you had like a kind of blues overdrive and it was blue, like a light blue, and had yellow writing, you'd go, yeah, I know where that's aiming. So, so there were certain conventions. Like if you bring an overdrive pedal and it's got like a gold enclosure or a silver enclosure, you go, yeah, that's going to be kind of Klon territory. But they've just gone completely left field. I think it might be something that's vaguely Klon adjacent, and they've put it in a green enclosure. So, like, fuck you, conventions.
All types of conventions, like NARM.
It all comes back round. Let's have a chat about the second bit of news this week, which I think when we talked about it before the podcast, you were ready to go. You were ready to shit on it, and then I told you what it was, and you were like, oh, actually, yes.
Ooh. So only because it had Harley Benton in the name, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, not again.
Another
You're like
one.
a Harley Benton whore. You really are.
Hawley Benton.
Harley Benton whore. Hawley Benton.
Hawley Benton. So
Right. Do you want to talk more about what you've been up to first?
that is what I've been up to. I did a video.
Okay, cool. You sure you haven't been masturbating to Harley Benton?
Well, we're going to talk about that now. So they have released Jesus. What are we doing? Like, why do we do this?
DNA as well.
Yeah, got DNA all over it. So it's, I think, a couple of maybe like a year or so ago, they released their flagship modeling unit, like floor modeling unit, called the DNA GIT, which was like your standard budget modeler. You've got a treadle on the one side. I think it's got like 3 knobs, kind of what you'd expect for one of these modelers. They did a pro version, which is like slightly bigger, more knobs. Like a couple of £100, I think.
Okay.
So, like, it's definitely within the budget realm. Not close to like where the like the smaller head rush or the HX Stomp would be. So it's sitting in that kind of that market underneath. There's a bunch of stuff that's there. Like Nux have got a modeler that's there. Sonic Cake have got one as well. There's a load of companies fighting within that space, and Harley Benton have put their hat into that ring. They did a pro version, which is bigger, has got lots more connectivity, like 4-cable method. I think it's got like XLRs on the back as well. Lots more buttons, makes it like more gig friendly. Again, like competing against the bigger units, like the LT or the full fat Helix or the GT 1000 and those kind of things, but at a much cheaper price point. They've now gone the other way. So they've now released the DemonFX GIT Core, which is a tiny 2-button version. So it has a lot of the same processing power, a lot of the same kind of the DNA, if you will, of the Harley Benton modelling units. But
I've just noticed something. It's GIT, but it's G, big G, small I, big T.
Yeah.
So literally it's called it looks like it says GT Core.
it does, yeah.
Which is a bit naughty, isn't it? It is a bit naughty.
Indeed. So it's it's 2-foot switch control on this one. So I assume it allows you to just kind of patch up and down between the preset patches. This is definitely not one that you're going to be like switching on and off effects on the fly. I think you'll get like a couple of patches sorted for it, and you'll just bank up and down between them.
Yeah. You got the freedom to really dial them in for your sound if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to, really. Yeah. I imagine it has like extra functionality for extra switches, though, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure it does.
Yeah, you got an expression.
Yeah.
You got an expression in, so I'm guessing that'll either be for a treadle, or you could probably add a
yeah, like an external foot switch kind of thing. Yeah, like potentially
tap tempo or something.
But it's really simple. So you've got input output. You've got aux in for like playing backing tracks through it, I guess. Headphones, like a 3.5mm headphones. You've got USB and OTG, which so USB I assume is for the
updates.
Yeah, the updates and using it as a interface. So like you connected it to your computer as an interface, and then the OTG is being able to use it through your phone as well, so you can go directly.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I've been testing a budget like multi-effects unit with that functionality in it, and you can literally just attach that with USB-C cable to your mobile phone, and then whatever you're like, if you're doing any recording, like video recording on your phone, it plays the audio through that. So really good for like people who are starting out doing content creation. They want to get into that kind of world, maybe like showing off some like doing like guitar lessons or like showing off songs that they've learnt. Just getting into that thing. Dial up a tone, straight OTG, all good. And yeah, you've
much better than just recording it with your phone mic, isn't it?
Absolutely, because recording like an amp in the background with your phone mic it's a cardinal sin. It's
we've all done it, but it's shit.
Yeah. And this is an easy way of not doing that. So yeah, you've also got, I assume, tap and hold your button for tuner, and then you've got the looper as well. So it's got an inbuilt looper, which is again mental for the fact that this is tuba.
Oh, that is good. Sorry, that is really, really good. Yeah, I didn't realise that.
Yeah,
I mean, 75 quid. This is fucking killer.
Yeah, and you can have nine effects. So it's got 9 preset blocks basically. So it's a little bit different from something like the HX Stomp, where you can call up any of the blocks within the chain to be any type of thing. This has got preset blocks. So you've got effects, distortion, amp, cab, noise suppressor, EQ, mod, delay, reverb, and they're all
very similar to the GT Core, actually.
Yeah, I mean, some
you got more than that, but it's the same idea.
Yeah, some of them do that. I think the Sonicake ones do that as well, and the Hotone as well. The Hot One Ampero does it that way. So like, I assume it makes it easier to like earmark the processing power. If you can only have one amp in there, then it means you can guarantee that you can have a distortion, a noise suppressor, and an EQ on at the same time or whatever. Whereas,
yeah, it hasn't got like stereo in, stereo out, and shit like that. So it's not so. I don't think this is something you'd put on your board. I think this is something you would use as a board, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think potentially this could be open mic night kind of thing. You put a couple of your favourite drives running into the front of it. You pull up an amp patch that you really like, have that going into the effects loop of whatever amp's on stage, and then you're sorted. So
yeah,
I think it could be quite useful for that. Or as you mentioned at the start of the like before we started the podcast, a really good practice tool, like for like beginner guitarists. When we started, we had like these really crappy plastic Zoom multi-effects pedals that sounded so, like the audio to the digital converters in them were like so bad that it never sounded uncompressed. And the effects in them as well. I thought, from hearing them, I thought that I hated tremolo, because it was always this like really digital sounding, really choppy. I just thought, how are you ever going to use that? And it took me until getting like tremolo pedals that were more subtle and more nuanced than that for me to go.
I remember playing my first really good trem and being like, oh, it's kind of warm. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's not shit. It doesn't just completely ruin your guitar tone. It can add like some subtle movement to your tone, and like adds a bit of kind of forward motion for your tone without actually having to do anything fancy.
That sounds like a ring modulator.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, it would be you'd be going in your patches of your like your little Zoom multi effects thing. You'd have the choppy tremolo, and then you go straight onto like glitchy ring modulator tone. But like how are you ever going to use this as a guitar sound?
Oh, I could. I really want to get ring modulators because I've got some thoughts about it, but that's a different. That's a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah. So I imagine this is going to be like mostly safe sounding stuff. Like the patches are going to be like the first one it's shown up on the screen is like UK clean.
UK clean. Which? No, it's not.
Which?
It's UK clean. 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 UK clean
Is it not?
No, it is not. UK is definitely not clean.
No, not in compared to
dirty place.
But this is like the patch on this is UK clean, so you can guarantee what that's going to sound like. I imagine there's going to be like a US clean. There'll probably be like UK crunch as well, and like all of these things, you don't even need to hear them to know what they're going to sound like or what they're aiming at the very least. So
we know what they should sound like. Whether they do or not is another kettle of fish. But
yeah.
I mean, at this price, we could maybe buy one in and test it and sell it off.
Yeah, £75 is it's incredible, isn't it? Like it's incredible. It apparently only weighs 800 grams as well, which compared to a Boss pedal, Lee, is
it's about just over 2 Boss pedals.
There you go. He's still got it. He's still got it.
I had to think that. You really caught me off guard.
I like doing that. It's the best part of the podcast. We are about 2 bits of news before the end. So do you want to go for the amp? I didn't really want to splurge it so quickly, but you were very keen on doing this amp.
But the pedal is like such big news right now.
Yeah. Well, that's guaranteed. We'll get that. It's between that or the plugins. Which do you want?
Let's give the listeners 2 great bits of news this week because they deserve it, don't you? Yes, you do. That's right.
Yes, Lee. Yes, we do.
All right, Mr. McGee. We have. I mean, this is probably going to win Amp of the Year, I think, on our ratings anyway. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it? I can't even think of any other fucking amps that come out apart from obviously the Katana Gen 3. But
that's not even getting top 10. Even though I can't even think of 5 amps.
I mean, I've got one here and it's really good. It's very, very good. I'm liking it. But this is the Engel Steve Morse signature 20-watt amp. And
did you just call him Stephen Morse?
I think so. Might have.
That's
what he likes to be called.
Now he's left Deep Purple. He goes by Stephen. Yeah, he's Steve Morse. Right. Steve Morse, yes. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
No. It's funny. Okay, so this amp has all the sort of controls as you'd imagine. So you've got clean gain. You've got your input, clean gain, lead gain, bass, middle, and treble.
Yeah.
And you've got clean presence, and then lead volume, and then master.
Yeah, so
then you've got your standby switch and your power switch, but you've got like these 8 different toggle switches, which look like the sort of things that you press down, they flip back up, and that turns the function on or off. I'll read 7 of them out, and then I'll come to the most important one. So you've got MVB, which is a master volume boost, so you've got a new inbuilt boost channel on it. Reverb, delay, the controls for them are on the back. They look like normal effects pedal controls, same as the controls on the front look like MXR style controls. They're on the back, so you've got like the controls for, just have a look, delay mix, delay time, delay feedback, and you've got reverb and noise gate as well. So all those controls are on the back. And that obviously gave away the fact that it's got a noise gate on it. You've got your gain boost and clean lead. So you've got that you can switch in as well, and you can switch in and out the effects loop. The other one that's on here is store. And that's because this fucking thing has 128 different MIDI banks in it. So you can make your own really high quality, almost like your pedal board in the amp, because you've got all the valves and everything running. This is killer, mate. Absolutely killer. You just have to run your switcher off to your amp, and you've got everything you need, really.
I've just had a look at the back as well.
Brilliant.
You've got all of that is insane as well. Like you've got the MIDI in as well. You've got foot switchable, clean and lead gain boost. So that function is foot switchable.
Yeah.
You've got,
but there's more.
8 like an IR selector for 8 different IRs. IR balanced output on XLR. But then you've also got inbuilt into it a power soak. Like a full-on attenuator going from 20 down to 5, down to 1, and then you can turn the speaker off as well and run it for like silent recording. This
absolutely amazing.
It is insane. I mean, it's because he's like his career has been like the guitar tones he's needed has been incredibly vast, and he's just gone to England and said, "Yeah, I want to be able to do all of it with this amp," basically.
Do you want to know something else really cool?
What's that?
The fucking thing has phantom power as well.
It has what?
Phantom power. It's mental. Oh my god! You can have a separate foot switch for the clean and lead gain boost. So I'm guessing that's a free foot switch. You've got headphone outputs as well with a level where you can change the level for the headphone outputs. And it can go out to 1 cab, which can be either 8 or 16, or it can go out to 2 cabs, which have to be 16 ohms each. It is versatile up the yin yang. And it's tiny as well.
Yeah. It's a 20 watt amp.
Really tiny.
So it's like realistically, like most people will be able to use that. Like most gigging musicians up to a certain point would be able to use 20 watts.
Now, the IRs are interesting as well, because the first one is a 2x12 V30 cab. Second one is a 4x12 V30 cab. And the last one is also 412 XXL V30 cab, all angle cabs. And then numbers 4 to 8 are reserved for you to store your own IRs.
Yeah.
What more does anyone
you've got
want?
the USB at the back.
This might be Steve Morse's signature amp, but fuck me, I'll tell you what, this can become your signature amp. Easy.
Absolutely. It's got so much going on, hasn't it? I mean, how much
really
will
nice
this set you back? Considering it's not actually that bad. Shit. It's 1199 in Great British, which is
$1,600.
I've got it less than that. I've got it $1,299.
Have you?
I have.
Fucking hell, that's a steal, mate. That's a steal.
Yep. Yeah, it
is killer.
Like, it's difficult to pick fault if you're looking at the specs of it. And Engel amps tend to sound really good as well. I've heard a few of it.
Yeah. I once met the guys from Engel, and they had like a wall of amps, and they were just like they just let me go through all the different amps and like pump them through different cabs and stuff, because they had this cab switching technology. Yep. And I was just like fucking jong. I was having so much fun.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they've got the reputation of being quite a heavy gain company, like along the same kind of lines as like Bogner and people like that. But actually, I've heard, because I used to work with a guy who, I can't remember what amp it was. It was a small, I say small, a 50 watt combo. And he got
Powerball or something like that.
No, the Powerballs, they're quite fire breathery one. It might have been called something like the Thunderer, and it was like really loud and really clean, and it gave an amazing blues tone. So, yeah. It's just... I mean, they do look metal as shit, though, don't they, in glamps? So,
Got the Iron Ball. Could it have been that?
it might have been the
Iron Ball, Fireball.
Yeah.
That's basically what they've got.
Yeah.
And now this one.
It might have been the Iron Ball. I don't.
That's what I've got.
Iron Balls.
Iron Balls.
Way. He did it. He did it. Go on. Final last bit of news, and it is the bit that you have been very excited about, haven't you?
Yeah, so I fell in love with the SDE sound years and years and years and years ago. I've spoken about it at length on the podcast before because I mean, it's just one of the best sounding delays ever. It has everything you kind of want from a digital delay and everything you want from an analog delay. In my mind, it just sounds perfect. It really is.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. When I was using my DD500, which I used for years and years and years, I was getting a bit fed up with myself that I only ever had it on the SDE 3000 setting.
Yeah.
And I had all these other really cool delays dialed into it, but that was the one I always just used because it was fucking brilliant, especially in stereo. You've got to use it in stereo. And then Boss bought out the SDE 3000 EVEH, and they sent me one over because they knew that I loved it.
Yeah.
That sound. And I have shot half of a video on that, so I will get the rest of that done. But that's been on my board since it came out, and it's amazing. But it's a bit of a chunky boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a big pedal. Now they have got had just released yesterday the SDE3. So that is the SDE tone.
Yeah.
In a compact pedal. I mean, there is more to it than that, but that's, I mean, what more do you need to know? Go and buy it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
So they did something like this with the RE20 and the RE2, didn't they? So
yes.
So they brought out like a compact version of the iconic Space Echo, which was incredibly popular. So they've now done that with the SDE 3000, haven't they? You've got the big boy.
Yes.
If you want all of the bells and whistles, and to be able to do every last little bit of tweaking with it, or if you want just the pure essence of it, with still a lot of the features, like stereo in, stereo out as well. You can go for the SDE3, and it's a lot more pedal board friendly. Yeah. It's a one, isn't it? It's a one.
Yeah, and it's got this great feature on it, which adds the flam to it. I mean, silly words we come out with, but it's the offset, and it just sets things ever so slightly, not right. But what that does is it gives it it widens the stereo field, and it just makes everything sound wonderful. I just keep using all these silly words to describe it, but that's how I feel. It's very emotive, sorry. But yeah, I mean, to get this sound with the original unit, you would have needed 2 units because they were mono only, and the rack mounted units are huge. To be able to get this stereo, stereo in, stereo out, and you got control expression. So
yeah, I just saw that. Like it's got an incredible amount of jack inputs on it because it's got the control expression on the side as well. Phenomenal.
Yeah, tap tempo can be controlled by MIDI as well, but it doesn't have MIDI presets, unfortunately. I really need it though. When you find your tone with this, you're not going to change it. That'll be it. You got high cut as well, which is quite important on this pedal. I think it sounds better when you do cut off a bit of highs.
Yeah, just moves it out of the way a bit.
Otherwise, it can be a bit yeah, it could be a bit invasive. I mean, it's unbelievable. And it looks great as well. It looks so retro whilst looking modern as well because of this turquoisey, almost neon turquoise writing on a black pedal. Who doesn't like a black pedal?
It's got a kind of the Tron vibe about it, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely, it has. Yeah, I love it. I think it's fantastic. If I didn't have the big boy, I would be getting this. I'm still tempted to get this and free up some room on my board, actually.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm going to.
All things considered, it's not a ridiculous price as well, is it?
I don't know how much it is.
I've got it down here as 170. So
170.
That's.
I mean, the EVH one is like fucking 800 quid or something like that.
It wasn't that much, was it?
Yeah,
so it was only like 350.
No, that's for the non-EVH one.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's okay. But this is
so you're looking. This is all in crowns. But I'm seeing it around 6,555 approximately crowns. Say it's over 500 quid, 600 quid, something like that.
Yeah,
that's for that one, and that's gone down in price. I'm sure it has because I think I remember seeing these for 800 quid.
Mm. Yeah.
So in contrast, these are really very reasonable.
Yeah. So you got a bunch of controls on level feedback and time on concentric pots as well, haven't you?
Yeah, Matt, are you happy with that? I think you've got 2 dual concentric pots.
It's 3. So you got level feedback, time, depth, rate, high cut, all on the 3 concentrics.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We got feedback rate, depth, level, time, high cut. Cool. Yeah, brilliant. Really, really simple to use. Whereas the other one, the one I've got, can be a little bit complicated. This is very simple to use. Set up your what you need, and boom goes the dynamite. It's the second Family Guy reference tonight.
Yeah.
Do you know what, mate? I really want to get the rack mounted units. I want to get a couple of them.
I think you would have a fantastic rack.
Oh, thanks, mate. I think you would too.
I almost got my hands on like the mini, like a bunch of mini Roland reverb racks, like mini racks. And I was looking...
Yeah, like the 500 euro. Yeah, I remember these. They're that sort of size, but it was before that.
Yeah.
Way before that.
Yeah. Because I can't remember where it was, but they were just in a cupboard somewhere. And I have a feeling that they were going to be thrown away real soon, but I didn't know if they were worth anything. So I was just like, I'll just keep quiet about it. And I'm pretty sure I could have had a carrier bag full of those. And they're about 100 quid a pop. You can sell them off for.
I don't understand what you mean about selling the gear off. I don't get
it. I mean, I could have just like plugged them all in and had ridiculous reverb. Oh, imagine that! Just having classic like Roland Boss reverb units on the podcast. Just running everything through some retro rack gear.
But 80% sure I could do that with my mixer.
You probably could. I would.
Should we do
encourage
that?
Wholeheartedly not to. No, just don't touch it. We know how much of a prima donna it can be sometimes, and it will go, no, I will not do what you want me to. Like it's a fantastic bit of kit.
It is quite a complex tool. It is.
It
just didn't like Norway.
It's the complex tool that's making it not work, I reckon.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Well, we're at an hour.
We are,
give or take.
Yeah, I think it's the give or take that's the thing, because dear listener, as much as I will try and smooth over the podcast in the edit. There have been some incredibly internety issues this evening. So I do apologise if me and Lee are interrupting each other more than usual. But it's, we've had some internet issues. I'm going to extend a thank you to you.
You have had internet issues.
We've both had internet issues, Lee.
I've had issues with your internet.
Yeah, we're a team in this.
I'm making the most of this because normally it's my fucking internet.
Yeah, like Swedish internet it's like artisanal internet, homegrown. It's not as strong as regular internet, but it's.
I'll tell you about the fucking experience I'm having with the internet at the moment.
You did not tell me about the experience you've been having with the internet.
At the edge of my property, there's a hill that goes down to the road, about 12 foot high, something like that.
Yeah. And
then it goes along for, 12 meters or 15 meters or something to the corner of the grounds. So they dug from the corner of the grounds where the internet comes in all the way up to the hill and then up to the top of the hill. And they turned up one morning to do that without telling us. 2 weeks later, another guy comes and digs from where they got it to the top of the hill to the house, which is about another, say for argument's sake, another 10 meters. Which, they had the tools. They blatantly had the tools to do this when they arrived the first time. I'm like, okay. Right, fair enough. And he just turns up, rocks up one morning, and we're walking around in our underwear. And then at 7 o'clock in the morning, someone's outside. Hello. And my wife, she leaned out the window and said, hello. And they just looked up and went, hi. So, she's like, yes. And what are you doing? And now the internet cables are next to my house to get the broadband into my house. They're sticking out of the ground. And this has been like 2 weeks now, and we're still waiting for someone to actually connect them to the house. I waited on the phone for half an hour today on hold to get hold of someone, and then the fucking call dropped.
You could have done with better internet. It would have picked up that call.
So annoyed. Yeah, I just want broadband.
I need to get on my internet.
Please.
Look, mine has not been great the last couple of weeks. I need to get on my internet service provider and go, this should be better, really. Anyway, it's the end of the podcast. We've extended a thank you to our listeners. We're going to extend a thank you to affordable.co.uk for sponsoring this episode. Of course, check out affordable.co.uk for any of your budget pedal needs. And check out those M-Wave pedals. M-Wave. Like, I'll be checking them out soon. So follow me on the old YouTube and whatnot, and you'll be able to hear them. We're going to extend a thank you, super special, sexy thank you to our Patreon backers.
Hello.
For as little as $2 a month, you can be part of that exclusive crew.
$2.
$2. It's hardly anything, is it? So they are as follows.
It means a lot to us.
Indeed. The Patreon backers also get a shout out on every episode, and they are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans. We have got the trifecta of Erector. We've got Mr. Huge Erection. We've got Mr. Mike Slong. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher.
Man with the golden cock.
Not Mr. Ben Fletcher. No, that's Gary. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gare of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. Some incredibly British guests were on their show very recently. Right at the end, it's seamless transition into almost perfect British accents. So check out the Tone Jerks for that. Diabetes Foot, and we've got Mr. Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton 82 and of Pedalboards of Doom over on YouTube. If you want to catch me online, Fyoing. That's me. I am BudgetPedalChap at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads. If you go to YouTube, that's the home to the No Talk or Tone series, and more recently, the home to the Board on a Budget series, which will be, I think the second one is being planned as we speak. So,
really wish you'd called that board stupid.
Is it too late? Is it too late? Maybe. Who knows?
We need to get a dumbass presenter and call his series board stupid.
Yeah. Lee, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me on everything Pedalboards of Doom. So you can find me on Facebook, which is where we've got the main group, and you can contact us through there if you need to, but don't. You can find us on Instagram, on YouTube, obviously, where we've got a fantastic YouTube team where we're putting out content every week. And if you have any questions about any sort of gear, you can hit us up and put it into the group, and someone will answer it. We've got 160,000 members plus. So yeah, you'll get an answer to your question, even if it's a dumbass question, especially if it's a dumbass question.
Yeah. I mean, largely the people there will give you some pretty decent answers. I mean, you'll get some snarky ones as well, but that's the internet for you.
Yeah, I mean, we try really hard to keep it good.
Yeah, to keep it kosher. Yeah,
boot people all the time just for being fucking idiots. So yeah, we try really, really hard. But if you do ever have an issue on there, anyone, just contact the admin team and we will sort it. Don't try and take them on yourself because we'll end up booting you.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have had that in the past and people have been all irate about it, the fact that they were just fighting the troll, and you're like, well, what you ended up doing was breaking the group rules. So unfortunately,
that's it. Yeah, I mean, people go back and they try and give as good as they got, and it's like, well, hang on a minute, we don't want that either. We don't want to have a breakdown in communication and loads of people arguing. If you see someone being a tosser, it's like if you saw someone stabbing someone outside, you don't go out and fucking start stabbing them.
Yeah. Oi, come here, stab. That'll show you.
And then someone will stab you, and then someone will stab them, and then a big stabbed centipede on the road.
Indeed.
That digressed, didn't it?
the stabbing centipede. Oh dear. We don't need to think about that movie. So I think that's probably where we need to wrap it. From myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. From Lee Padabada. Say bye, Lee.
Yo.
It will be a
bye, guys.
It'll be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra a bit. Bye.
Bye.
What did the taxidermist do on his lunch break?
I don't know. What did the taxidermist do on his lunch break?
He stuffed his face.
That is actually a good one.